Hey guys, I'm Cassie Cameron, founder of Mind High Club. This video is all about all the little things I do to feel really positive, happy, healthy and focused in my day, and each one of these things in their own right, I think if you did them would have a huge positive impact. But yeah, just sharing my ideas with you in the hopes that it benefits you somehow. So here we go. So the first thing I do is, I know it sounds really corny and really simple, but I always make my bed. And it seems like something so simple, but at the same time, you've already achieved something before you even start the day. And there's actually a lot of psychology to back this up. So that's the first thing I do. Straight after that, I do a morning yoga flow, only for 10 to 15 minutes, just to wake my body up, and then feel really super relaxed and completely, on point before I start the day. I'm not suggesting yoga is for absolutely everybody, but what it does do is really assist with stress, and there's a lot of research to back this up. Lowers blood pressure, improves your mood, and also contributes to overall general health. So then I do that just to start the day off right. And then after that, I just do 5 minutes of breathing, and I know it's just breathing, but believe me, it really helps. And the style of breathing I do is called pranayama. It's just basically a style of breathing that really helps your body just deregulate and be extremely focused and feel fresh to start the day. Really important. And also, I do this anytime I'm feeling like a lot's going on. All I do is breathe and then completely relaxes your body, and it's actually scientifically proven to relax your body first so then your mind relaxes, so really important. And then after that, what I do twice a day, every day, is meditate. And I know that a lot of people think, oh, meditation, eye roll, or it's not really for me, and I have to try and not think, but that's actually not it at all. I think, and there's a lot of science and research to back this up, that meditation is a really important tool that really can benefit you in so many ways, especially when it comes to managing your stress and mental health. For me, I really love Vedic meditation, or TM. And so that's using a mantra basically as white noise to block out sort of any distractions, so your mind naturally just relaxes and you enter a deep state. It's not hard at all. It's actually I find the easiest, and you actually put in hardly any effort. So that's something that's really resonated with me. But there's so many different forms of meditation out there, and I think you just need to find what's right for you. So there's a lot of different types of practices, and it's all just about finding your thing, whether that's 5 minutes of mindfulness, and that's through exercise or through breath, or whether that's if you want to go do an hour of some crazy in-depth meditation, go you. So you do you and find your thing. Don't get bogged down with the shoulds, or I should be doing this, or am I doing it right? It's really just about finding a daily practice, and really the most beneficial part of that is the consistency. So it's more important, what you do every day is more important than what you do once in a while. And I've really, after 3 years of practicing this regularly, I've really felt the benefits. So I couldn't recommend it more, especially if you're someone that finds it hard to switch off. It's probably ironically what you need. I'm sure you've heard that before. But yeah, I really couldn't recommend it enough. No matter what type of lifestyle you lead, the benefits are. Exercise is also a really big one for me. So I try to do something at least once a day, whether that's just some, easy walking in the park, or cardio, or resistance, whatever I kind of feel like. They all have their benefits, but actually a really interesting benefit that is actually scientifically proven to assist with mental health is the release of endorphins. And I didn't know this until recently, but endorphins actually act in the same way in your body as really common pain reliever medications. So it literally does improve your mood and reduce pain. So weird sciencey fact, but actually there's a really good reason why exercise makes you feel good. And also the long-term effects, of course, are just you know, you're in a much healthier state, so then your stress response is better, and it's also a good way to release stress. So, you know, I can't think of anyone that does boxing that doesn't say, yeah, it's really good at getting rid of stress. So yeah, really important one. Another really important one, probably a bit obvious, but I definitely try to eat good food most of the time. I'm not gonna lie, if I see chocolate mousse or truffle fries on the menu, I'm going to order it, but most of the time I eat really well, and the reason for that being your body needs the nutrients so that it can actually have a healthy stress response and actually just get through all of the demands you're placing on it every day. So having a good diet, honestly, you know, I think a lot of people underestimate the importance of diet when it comes to managing your mental health and stress, but super important. You can't run a Ferrari on empty or with, you know, the lowest quality gas in the tank. You've really got to give it what it needs to actually function at full capacity. One thing I always try to do is, however possible, try and get a little bit of time outside, whether that's just on a lunch break if I can, or in the morning walking or whatever it is, because it just really helps to just center and ground me and get me back in touch and you know, get away from the stresses of the day. So that's a really important one. And also even just oxygen from the trees, you can feel it in your body, it makes you feel really good. One thing which I feel is really underrated is injecting humor and play into your day. So a really important thing for me is always laughing or doing something that involves joking around or just having fun. I think you've just got to inject that into your work and your life, because you know, it's just the impact it has on you managing stress and your demands is just huge. And you know, why not? Why can't I have fun all the time? No, but it's just, I think it's really underrated because it's definitely also proven to lower your stress levels and improve your resilience. And the last one, at the risk of sounding really cheesy, I do this every night before I go to sleep. I write in my gratitude journal. Some of you may eye roll, but really it's so important just to be grateful and notice the good things in your life. So I do this every night before I go to sleep, and seriously, for whatever reason, it's really worked for me, because it forces you to, instead of focusing on the negative, really annoying, stressful parts of what's going on for you, you focus on all the good parts and what you already have, and instantly you feel good. So, you know, you think about 3 to 5 things in your day. It could be anything, even a small thing that you like and you appreciate, and notice how it makes you feel. And if you do that on an ongoing basis, after a while, most of your thoughts become positive and your outlook changes to positive ongoing. So I think that it's really underrated. Don't poo-poo it, I promise. Give it a go, you know, for a week, and let me know how it works for you, but I love it. So the most important thing I believe about this is simply just finding your thing. There's no right or wrong, it's what's right for you, and consistency is key. So it's what you do every day that matters. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you found this helpful, and see you in the next video.